like I said, a bunch of people running around North Korea trying to pretend to be the leader or whatever, and that's why we started posting the two pictures on that one wall. You can go all the way back to Germany. Germany was there, and they used to have a posted leader, and then a British guy posted his face there and was running the place or whatever. And the Koreans were fine with all of it basically. They're mostly Asian or whatever. They breed like rabbits. I love you. I know you breed like rabbits. It's okay. It's okay to have sex, although you should really cut down a little bit. But it's okay. Anyway, they breed like rabbits, so they love each other a long time. It's okay. I love you too. They're pretty cool. Like I said, I love the Koreans. They needed some ammonium nitrate though and some other things to improve the farmland and some other stuff. They needed to start working on some stuff. They're just exporting too much though. So I told them to stop it and not to worry about it. Just worry about yourself, I said to them, basically. And I know some black people went over there and were gonna launch a nuke at me. I don't blame the North Korean leader. It wasn't him. They like assassinated him or killed him and were gonna blame him for my death. But it's like, yeah, the black people were going, oh, it's the black people that were trying to nuke me. So, I know. It's not you. I love you too. It was cute. What's his name was just playing around and kidding. It's a president for America. I love you too. Love you guys. I got your messages going to space, by the way. Or some of them. So anyway. I know we saw you from space. And I love you. So anyway. I'm sorry about all the problems. I said, you just have to kill the black people in North Korea. Serious, just right now. Take a gun. Go around. Kill them. Put them on an aircraft. Or ship them out. Send them back to where they came. They don't belong in Africa. Neither do the white people. So anyway. Yeah. That's what the DLO is. Basically a bunch of white people and a bunch of USans and a bunch of North Korean and a bunch of black people are trying to control my base. It's like, no. The Korean leader belongs there. He knows what's wrong with the place. It's just that they wouldn't give him any guns. They wouldn't let the black people were keeping the guns from the North Koreans. So anyway. Anyway, yeah. It's a real problem in North Korea. Bunch of black pieces of shit. Some US piece of shit. Trying to run their country. It's like, no. Anyway, eventually they figured this out, I think in 1970 or so, or some year like that. Anyway. And then they started actually making improvements. Like I said, it's not the North Koreans' fault. It wasn't them. So. Anyway. I love them. I want to kiss them and hug them and snuggle them. Say I love you too. Thank you for holding on. Like I said, I'd probably be dead right now if it wasn't for the North Koreans. They're the ones trying to save me. That's why people went after North Korea. Because they were actually trying to save me. They're one of my old military bases, so they kind of remember me. Eventually, the black people finally get a nuclear bomb and force it to launch towards the U.S. They keep launching nuclear missiles. My little ships, zzz, nope, zzz, nope, zzz, nope. Finally, they get one over into here, and it goes boom. And I'm like, oh. Like everyone knew a long time ago that they couldn't kill me. And they're actually trying to stop people from trying to kill me because it didn't work. At least not by a nuke or by a cruise missile. Or firing squad. They just disappear or something. So anyway. Well, it's because the other galaxies, 800 galaxies, man. So anyway, it's more likely that all they were going to do is make me remember who I was. So, and which they did. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, the North Koreans rock. They're awesome. They love me too. They love the Cowboys. They love the music. They love everything about America. They think it's great, and I love them too. A bunch of people go, oh, they can't even buy anything at the store. It's like they're on display because it's a community. Community. They all work together. So, it's community. Anyway, it works pretty good. I don't know. It does okay. You know, they take turns doing everything. They used to supply food for my cruise ships and stuff. They do a really good job. Like, I love you, all your flight students, everybody. They're awesome. They're like children. Yeah, I love them very much. I miss them, actually. I was inventing for them like 100 years ago or 50 years ago. They don't even know it. Like, I was helping them invent. They invented the two-stroke engines and a bunch of engines and a bunch of other stuff. And so the Koreans are, I was working with the Koreans, with the Chinese there. So anyway, I was a computer or something with them. So anyway, yeah. Like everyone around here eventually, I mean. Anyway, so yeah. That's why the North Koreans actually have a sideline. They have a similar invention scheme, but sideline to everybody else, because I invented for them separately than I did for everyone else, because I was the creator. So I was like, and they wanted to be with me, so they wanted to work with me. So I worked with them, and we built a bunch of engines and a bunch of boats and stuff like that. Anyway, they knew this. So anyway, that's the deal with North Korea. South Korea is different. South Korea was a bunch of hippies, 1960 people, and they're getting a bunch of drugs, and they had a lot more problems than the military base. Like I said, North Korea is a military base. South Korea is the civilian side. That's what the deal was. So anyway, that's why no one's really allowed into North Korea, because it's a military base, dude. You can't just go in there and do whatever. Probably what are you gonna try and do? Kill the leader? Anyway, there are two brothers basically. Anyway, like I said, a bunch of hippie stuff. People are like, I'm on drugs, thinking that it's an excuse to kill people. Eventually, the North Koreans locked it up, and they're like, I'm a political prisoner. No, you're not. You're an idiot. You weren't even on drugs. You're just shooting people, saying, I'm on drugs. Like, I know. I was told. I know about all the damage you did. A bunch of 1960 hippie people went over to North Korea and were like, I'm on drugs, as they shot people. They're like, put a bullet in his head. I don't give a fuck. So, finally a bunch of them die or something like that. There's a bunch of idiots. Like I said, North Korea practices. That's why all the militaries practice. For idiots, they go, I'm a drug, boom, 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 boom. All they gotta deal with is the stupid Shaq O'Neal. And he was just going over to visit his piece of shit black people that were doing drugs, and they had the AK-47s and they're hiding out in a camp. And people say, oh, they're hiding out in a camp. It's black people over there. They're the only ones with live ammunition. Although they only give blanks and stuff to North Koreans. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, whenever they do the speeches, they hide inside the big room. And they're doing drugs and smoking shit while some black guy walking around big pimping. And like they threaten to kill the leaders. It's black people that are in North Korea. Or they were. Like I said, I give you permission to kill them. Shoot them dead. I don't care. Those black people don't work for me. They're supplying guns to Africa. They're the ones that have been killing Africans. It's not the North Koreans, it's the black people. There's a big camp of a bunch of people doing drugs, getting high on opium. Half the time they're passed out anyway. Sharing needles, raping all the Chinese. They're making a mess in North Korea the whole time. So anyway, they're just pieces of shit. They threaten to kill all the leaders, but like I said, it's a military base, so. Anyway, yeah. Oh well. North Korea was my place. It was a radiation nightmare a long time ago, and we had to do this big thing where we buried all the radiation down deep and stuff in one of the islands. Anyway, cleaned it up. It's my military base. It's my place. So anyway, a bunch of black people were trying to pretend like they were working for me, but they weren't working for me. They were trying to kill me. So I just handed it back over. Some other people went over there and handed it back over to the North Koreans. Like, here you go. Here's your country back again. I'm sorry. Like I said, they kept my base room number 2. They built this whole hotel, and then they realized that the restaurant number 2 is there. So then they restored my restaurant and literally put a skyscraper around my best restaurant. And they kept my number 2. It's really sweet of them. I love them very much.